Hey y'all, I'm Shayna and I'm back with another review. This is for Ready to Love Season 8. Y'all know I say Season 9 because that a resort season. You already know. Episode 9, Blink If You Need Help. We at the getaway. We're finally, we getting somewhere, okay? Stick with me, y'all. Watch to the end. I'm going to go ahead and get into it. Drop down in the comments. Be sure to subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Check out my other content. And don't forget, I have a live this coming Sunday, so check the community tab. Okay, so everyone's driving to the weekend getaway. There is a clear divide with the ladies. The mean girls, J and J, Janelle and Jessica, and Sierra. Sierra's not a mean girl, but she with that clique, choosing the side of wrong. Anyway, they riding together. The quieter ladies are riding together. Kat, Lee, and Aries. So they get to the house. Everyone's pretending like they have connections when we all know they don't. This has been the first season of like zero connections, or maybe one. Maria and Kat are trying to form a last minute connection that's giving very much forced, in my opinion. So Tommy arrives and he says something. Then he was like, but it doesn't hurt that the bedroom is only a few feet away. And I thought it was Sierra who yelled, we ready for love, not ready for kids. Girl, you don't want your A's cracked no more. Okay, anyway. You sure, girl? All right. So one lady will go first thing in the morning. J and J are in the room talking, and Jessica said Chris 1.0 is no longer on her roster. We knew that a few weeks back. Y'all could have been wrapped this up. Quentin is walking around with his hoochie daddy shorts on. He topless. He outside cooking with an apron on. I don't know who this thirst trap is for, but whatever. Kat is talking to him. And here comes Janelle, acting territorial. I don't know. To me, I feel like it's less about her wanting Quentin and more about her wanting to win over another woman. She sees another woman, she feels like it's a competition and she got to win. So she wants to win over Kat because she ain't seen it for Kat since the moment she laid eyes on her. It's something about Janelle and Q, like, it kind of give like auntie nephew vibes. I don't know. Is it just me? So anyway, Kat told, she was like, look, Q over there in the sunken place, blink twice if you need help, Quentin, okay? So Q shares a story with Janelle. They're off to the side talking. He talks about some swimming trauma lessons, or swimming trauma that he had with some swim class lessons as a child. I guess it was supposed to be deep, but it really wasn't. I just don't see it for these two. Like, I don't see no chemistry. I don't see no nothing. Like, it's just inauthentic. So Lee and Chris talk, and I'm wondering why they didn't connect sooner. But they're talking, they're vibing, trying to form yet another last minute connection. It's a numbers game at this point. We got to get our numbers up. So a group of ladies and Maria was outside chatting, and Sierra said Maria isn't applying pressure. So they go off to the side, have a little chat. And while they're having a sidebar, they continue to discuss Maria's lack of effort, supposedly, in Sierra's opinion. Sierra she like, look, I'm willing to go home. At this point, she's willing to go home. She said that Louis bag is still packed, honey. She ain't even unpack her bag. She can go. It's fine. And she should go. As much as I want her there because everybody else is a little boring, honey, ain't nobody here for you. Just get your things and just go, honey. So, Jessica, later on, we see that she's making Maria's plate, showing off her soft side that Chris said she doesn't have. What is that? So, Sierra is in her feelings because she like, I am more than a homegirl, okay? Listen, I will take my luggage and get on and go. This fly in here. So, the group plays a game, and honestly, if it wasn't for Sierra being a comedic relief, it'd be a little boring until we got into the little fight later on, the little tongue tussle that happened a little bit later. Maria says that he's never experienced love. then why did you create an entire human being? Like, please, somebody make it make sense. Never experienced love, but you willingly participated in creating an entire life. Okay. Sarah was like, oh, she had an epiphany. Now it makes sense why he can't pick up the phone and call. Now it makes sense why he won't send me a text. He's never been in love before. Child, girlfriend, you gonna take that red flag and run? So they discussed traditional gender roles, and they feel like it wasn't an issue in the past with black culture, but it's an issue now. Chris shared his views. I forgot exactly what he said. I didn't catch it. Y'all correct me in the comments. But he said something about women being too emotional. They shouldn't be running anything or controlling anything because they're too emotional. As if men aren't emotional. And we're going to see a little bit of it next week. Okay. I'm just saying. Okay. What he said, I mean, if he's traditional, I feel like that's fine. I don't see anything wrong with it if you are with someone who's like-minded. But saying women shouldn't be in control on anything, we're too emotional, this and that. Bush. Sierra and Kat said, because they were like, look, wait a minute, what? Until he said, and I don't think a woman should pay bills. And it's like, oh, okay, well, since you said that, never mind. So Janelle was like, well, no, because something about why women should work. And then Sierra and Kat was like, look, they don't want to carry nobody's load. And Kat says she doesn't want to live in her masculine alpha energy. She no longer identifies with that. Been there, done that. She now wants to live in her feminine energy. If you've been here before, you already know I want to rest in my femininity as well. So I'm fine with it. But see, my issue I had with, and we talked about this over on the panel. If you missed the Ready to Love panel, don't forget to check it out over on the Bell Perspectives channel. Okay, we had a good time, good conversation. Really, really, really good live tonight. So be sure to go ahead and check it out over there on her channel. If you haven't seen it, the link is in my community tab. Now back to this. So we said there, it was an issue with his ex. She said that she was living in servitude, constantly serving him. Yet he wouldn't reciprocate. Like, you can't just say I paid the bills and that's it. It's partnership. There's give and take in a relationship. So you had to give a little to get a little. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Janelle gets feisty and argumentative and just nasty. So nasty, so rude. Kat says Janelle's attitude is nasty and makes her unattractive and unappealing, and I agree. Physically, she's pretty, but her spirit is just so disgusting. Ugh. So somebody yell, this done turned into love and hip hop. Or something like that. Kat finally walked away and left Janelle sitting there like I would have, because she was like, your attitude, and Janelle was like, and it's gonna stay, and the attitude is gonna stay, and the attitude is here. And girl, ugh. Janelle called Kat ugly. What she said verbatim actually is, I'm supposed to back down from ugly A-B words. 2 seconds prior, I thought I heard her call Kat overgrown Barbie or something like that. Something along them lines. Now she's ugly. She's an ugly A-B word. I don't understand what this insecurity is about. I don't know what this is. Like, Janelle has some trauma she needs healing from. Q was sitting here holding her hand, consoling her, but then got the audacity in his confessional to say he didn't like that. He didn't like how she was acting. Well, you should have told her at some point on that trip, but you did not. So Sierra pulls Marie to the side and says now that she knows he's never been in love, she's going to put her cape on and go above and beyond to chase this man. He just don't like her like that. That's what I'm getting from it. And he was like, because she was like, but you do need to realize I'm the catch. You got to realize what you got right here. And he was like, no, you need to realize. You need to realize that I'm the catch. He want to be chased so bad. Oh, my goodness. Sierra, no. At his big grown age, he's never been in love before. It ain't your job to try to teach him how to love nobody. If he wants to love, if he's interested, he's going to show it, whether he's been in love before or not. But, you know, I hope his child never sees that he was never in love with his mama and she wasn't good enough to marry. I'm just saying. According to those is his words, not mine. That's what he said. So Marielle checks on Jessica and she got her glasses on, okay, her nightly glasses. She took her makeup off. She can't be bothered. She's not interested. He asking her about some soap. She like, listen, I'm about to do some work or can please leave. Goodbye. Okay, good night. Um, for some reason, I have to keep seeing Aries' feet because Phil keeps rubbing them. And I really don't like seeing feet. And I wish he would stop rubbing her feet. She even asked him herself, does he have a foot fetish? Because it's getting a little ridiculous. And besides rubbing feet and Bay Area music, I'm trying to see like what else. Okay. So Chris and Kat have a connection out of thin air. I don't know where this came from. The next morning, they're sitting talking, and they're talking about their cultural background, which they did talk about before the first time they met. But I never saw, and we don't know, maybe it got cut out. We never saw them speak again or speak about each other again. So now it's like this connection is just out of complete, like, we almost at the end of the road. No point in trying to force nothing now. Chris says he has a strong connection with Lee. I don't know where that came from. Since when? But anyway, he can see romance with Kat. So Lee is instructing a workout for the group. Janelle got her PJs on. She got her pajamas on. Girl. Lee is in her element, okay? She having the time of her life instructing this class. Q see it. Quentin see what he been missing. Now he finally seeing what he like. Boy, you a little late, ain't you? She clearly doesn't want to be there from the looks on her face and what she wore. I mean, everybody else had on workout attire. I don't know what this was about. She complains. She says she doesn't want to do it. She sits down. Listen, I'm out of shape too, but I mean, at least participate. Like, it really didn't look that hard. It really didn't. So, again, this causes Q to look over at Lee. And so Tommy is back. He meets with the men. Chris, because now we're doing deliberation. Who do we like? Chris says that he is picking Lee. I don't know where this came from, but okay. Because I guess all his other connections ain't working out. Then they figure out who they don't like. So at the bridge, it's time for eliminations. Am I the only one? My fellow panelists didn't see this. So let me know if y'all saw it. In one scene, Jessica had her hair pulled back in a ponytail. 2 seconds later, her hair was down. Am I the only one that saw that? It was up and then boom, it was down. Like, editing is not giving what it was supposed to give. But I guess I'm the only one that saw it. I don't know. So, side note. What does Janelle have on? What is that knapsack she's in? What is this? What is this blanket? This picnic blanket that she's rolled in? It should be in a picnic basket. I don't know. It looks like a quilt. And then the things around the shoulders, it just gives her an auntie look that I really don't like. I don't know. Is it just me? It's giving Pilgrim. Y'all let me know. So Jessica and Sierra are on the bottom, and I really thought it'd be Sierra and Kat. But at this moment, it really could be anybody. It really don't matter who. It really don't. So Maria is the one doing it, doing the elimination. And he said, the men said Jessica can sometimes be or come across as combative. Jessica she didn't respond to that well. She said she does not resonate with that. She don't, She rebukes that, okay? She does not receive it. I wouldn't respond to that well either. He tells Sierra she's giving off homie vibes and she been, and so we're left with a cliffhanger. I know for the men, I think Mario will go next because he's eliminating his connections. Who do y'all think will go? Let me know down in the comments. Next week seems like it'll be good. Be sure to check out our panel next week and my video as well. I'll be here with y'all. Let's discuss. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.